Are we back? It never did that before. It just reconnected. Whoop whoop. Are we here? Yes. Oh, it didn't shut down. It actually reconnected. It never managed to do that before. Wow, that's a first for me. I'm sorry for that. We have some internet issues. I apologize. I love how it happens at the end of a reading, you know? It's super interesting. Also, it's been in the middle, but it has been on very direct times, like to make a statement almost, or to have something sink in. I apologize for that. I never seen it actually manage to reconnect. I love that. Usually it pops up that it's reconnected and then I had to end the stream and start it all over. But now it actually reconnected by itself. Technology, huh? I like this. That surprised me. So Red, my friend, are you still here? The beam is still here. Look. Hee. Are you here, Red? What would you like today, my friend? Would you like a reading or healing? General or specific? You know the deal. What would you like? I'm gonna bring forth the water while I wait for your answer. I'm gonna prepare that. I always spill when I do this. The other one I had, which is in the office now, it's a little bit smaller. I gotta get used to this one. A reading? A general or specific, my friend? Oh, all these questions, right? Do you have a specific question or a specific topic or just a general reading you're looking for? I'm gonna connect to your frequency while you think. Why do I choose to observe it over being action-based? Yes. So what came through was the question, when did you last play? You know, just being childish. Not childish in a bad sense, it's never a bad sense, but when did you just let loose, Red? And I know this is your personality, but so you basically have the same question as I do. Why? And it's simple, because you need to be prepared. You need to calculate how long you have left in life. You need to know. And it's not to say that you have a short life ahead of you, not at all. But it's simply this task that you have given yourself since a very young age. You need to know how long it is. You need to know what happens. Not in a sense of a fortune teller, not in the sense of knowing what exactly it entails, but more of will I survive? And it's in a very medical manner, it's in a very scientific manner, and it's just something that you have faced yourself with a task of. And it haven't been so easy that it was just something that you observed as a small child, and then you just put it into your memory. Because it's not that you're afraid of dying too young, you're not afraid of people around you dying. And I know that you have, I just realized, I know where this comes from now. It's because of the passing that we spoke about before. That, but even before then, it's just always been this importance of your mind to just count and calculate and try to understand how long you have left. You don't have to come up with a question, Red. It's okay to say general. And it seems like such a dark thing to talk about, but it truly feels like it is of importance for you. And I see you, I know that you said that your family member passed. I hope it's okay that I will speak about it, but I'm just gonna say family member now. But when you were a teenager, I see this though since you were 6 years old, and that is usually when people start to think about mortality, when children start to question death and life. It's in a very general way speaking. Oh, sorry. By the way, there. I'm sorry. It's very, very, very general, but many people have noticed this, that it's around that age of the 6 years old that we start to think about mortality. I could misremember, and it feels like that is simply something that's stuck to your mind. And then with your family member passing, it just made sense in a way, because this is something that you watch out for, that you are aware of in a more prompt way than maybe someone else is, because they're focusing on something else. So why are you observant? Why are you analytical? Because you want to know how high of a chance you have to survive this world. To be frank, I truly believe this is what you are focusing on. Would you resonate? So what I want to give you with this is to enjoy life. And that is what I'm trying to work with you with before. It doesn't matter how long we've got. What matters is that we have got it. That we have it. Yeah, no? Oh, let's discuss this. Why no? Tell me. Because I know that you also observe yourself observing, and it feels like a very obvious thing for you. This is what happens, right? So what it is about you just living. So you're asking yourself the same question I ask you. Why take it so seriously? Well, because that is simply what you are focusing on. But I'm interested in knowing in what way you do not resonate, and in what way you do resonate, because it's a beautiful discussion we can have. And you know yourself better than anyone else. But I also know that that's usually your answer to a lot of things, because you see it from every perspective, right? But I love to hear it. Why do you think that you are observant and analytical? Because I know you have a curious mind and you want to know things and how the things works, because you are genuinely interested in it. That's also part of it. But I also see this being a great factor, and it is a factor that we can use today in this reading to speak about and to talk about when the same question you asked yourself. When did you last have fun? Well, it's not only to find the outcomes before a situation, but it's like a strive to know everything. Yeah, because you're interested, you're genuinely interested in what is out there. But in that, it's also calculated your own mortality, if that makes any sense, your own lifespan, in a way. And what is important and what we want to talk about is, like I said, does it really matter how long we got? Does it not matter more that we have it, that we're there now? And it's like you always try to strive to understand things that is away from you, that is something that you can meet in the future, or something that is not in your closest, nearest to you. You also explore it yourself, but you do so in a very distant manner. Or we spoke about this before, but it feels like when you pick and choose, you do often do that with what is far away from you, as we spoke about in your very first reading, that we gotta start from within ourselves to reach what is far away from us. So the real importance, or doesn't have to be important, but what we want to bring to you is really the easy answer of, well, you are observant and analytical because that is how you see your part in life playing out, because you put an important role in your own life of calculating and analyzing in order to know. But when to experience, when to live within it. It's more so the calculation of my soul path, not even this single life. You, the lifespan of you, no matter how we see it, it just feels like you giving yourself this very important role. And it makes sense, and it's okay. But it doesn't have to take away you enjoying it as well. I find my job to be important, but I also love what I do. And I can laugh and I can cry and I can find it hilarious or very irritating and frustrating. What I feel with you is that you're restricting yourself to see the importance of it. So you try to keep your mind cool in order to be able to do your job. But your job in this is to calculate and analyze what you are going through. So why not, or what is happening, so why not enjoy what is happening and feel it with every sense you have that you can put into it and be part of it, more than just analyzing it. Because it being there on the paper, I just saw this, we not in your case exact, but I saw this as if we were printing it down, okay, I see this and this and this. And the thing is, you analyzing it and that being on the piece of paper, not saying that you do this because I want you to write more, but you know what I mean. It being there means that you have experienced it, and you do experience it. So why not let yourself be? Why not let yourself enjoy this beautiful, important work that you're giving yourself? It seems so easy to say, but for me, that is what is important right now. And you ask the same question as I do, so I see there's something in this. So what to do? Don't try to analyze why you're not doing it. Just breathe. And also for you, the same way as the other reading we had, start engaging in listening to other people's experience as well. Because when you do, usually your mind goes off in its own direction and you start pulling things together. But if you start to really try to focus on what the other individual is saying, so Why? Because it's important. How not to? To feel you don't have to not do it, but to also enjoy it. How to achieve that? Listen. Breathe. Take part in nonsense activities that you would say be nonsense. But also appreciate that mind of yours. But also appreciate that mind being part of the reality that also exists of other minds. It's so easy to say don't take it so seriously, but take not taking it seriously then. Red. In a cat's life, people who study cats on a rough scale usually say a cat eats, drinks, sleeps, cries, and poops. No? And people laugh about this. Is that all they do though? They have their own world, they have their own life. So you is what you do. Analyze, sleep, eat, drink, poop, and think? Or do you also have your own life, your own dreams, your own thoughts, your own emotions, your own relationships? It's about widening your perspective of yourself. A superhero also eats, drinks, and poops. A scientist does all these things too. But they can also do other things. There's so much to this world and to life. You're not gonna be a bad scientist just because you enjoy what you do. You can even be a greater one. Because you put authenticity, I can't pronounce that word right now, but you know what I mean, into your work. I hope this makes some sense for you. I know that all this I'm saying you already know, and it's again this, well, what does that tell me? I hope one day maybe it does. Because you too are worthy of being part of what you do. And we spoke about this so much. But yeah, to your question, I asked the same question back. Why do you? And what else can you do? Because there is a lot of things. Okay? I hope I can bring you a little joy with this. So how are you feeling, Red? Does it make any sense? Because this is what I have for you today. And remember our thing we got. I, for one, enjoy knowing you, and I enjoy talking to you. Not because of your brilliant mind, but because of you being you. And I know many do. So be the cat and have fun. Thank you for letting me give you that today. David, I'm actually thinking of ending the stream here. Would it be okay if you had your reading with a short message of a figurine? And then, Emma, were you interested in a communal healing, or how do you feel? Because we could do a very short, beautiful one that my guides had for us today as an ending to the stream, if that would be okay. So I will keep you in the queue, as always, David, for a pending reading or a pending transition or transmission. And let's see, I still want to do this though with you today, David. Thank you, Red. I hope it gave you a little something. I know that I hope one day you can say it. You're a beautiful person, and I appreciate you. I want you to appreciate yourself. And one day you'll understand what I mean. Because I know you feel you do. Did you hear that? It was someone honking the horn. I'm just gonna see what Bumpus wants. Hang on. It was nothing. He just got home. See, David, again, we're being distracted from your reading. I like this. And remember what it meant last time? Okay. Playing ball. I ran all the way down. Playing ball can be fun on your own for a certain while, David. And it's so interesting because you are part of our community and you come here and you are in the crowds and you are opening yourself up, but again and again and again the same message comes through with you opening yourself up to other people, because that is what you want. You don't want to be alone, but you are not alone. You are here and you're doing the work, but yet again it comes through. So there is something that you're still holding back. And I think it is the fear of having to show everything of you, every part of you, that you're afraid of. To show how much you can show. You don't have to show anything that you don't feel safe with. It's not about standing naked in front of people. It's about saying hi. It's not about showing your leg and showing yourself vulnerable. It's about saying hi and still it feels like you are holding yourself back because of the fear of having to go completely naked. That's not the reason. That's not what we wish for you. It's simply to feel you can be you, also with others. And I'm trying to ask them why the same message comes through all over and over. So I think maybe a good thing for you is to write this down and to see your own self in your words. Why are you afraid of being vulnerable? And why do you think you need to be vulnerable in order to be appreciated? Hi, my kid. So, for our communal healing today, it's a very, very, very simple one. But my guides asked me or asked us to do this today. And it truly is just about that, the appreciation for ourselves. So what we are gonna do, I am not gonna come to you in that way that we usually do. I am simply gonna be here with you. And if you remember the pond where we go to meet our own thoughts, memories, associations, and for each one that comes up, we meet it, greet it, thank it, and we let it go. What we'll do today is not a guided meditation, but it's not a communal healing in that sense either. It is you healing you. It is you meeting you. And I am gonna do nothing else but being here with you. So what we are gonna do is very simple. We're gonna put our hands over our hearts. We're gonna breathe in and out. If we want to root ourselves and ground ourselves, we can do that. But we can let those roots go in any direction we feel. This is about listening to our heart, to our center, to us. So we will simply sit or lie down or stand and simply be. I will pour some water and we will listen to 2 songs. Just sit in stillness, quiet, together. And for the duration of 2 songs, we will hold our hands on our hearts and simply listen. Simply feel. Simply be. And by the end of it, we will greet ourselves. And with everything it means to us, we will say, I love you, and that we are beautiful the very way we are. So I will pour this water. I will build up the beautiful healing energy. And by the duration of 2 songs, I will sit with you in silence. And by the end of the 2nd song, I will with you say that I love me and that I am beautiful. Okay? Ready? you ready? Say your name. Sarah, I love you. You are beautiful, just the way you are. Beautiful. Hi, Paga. We did a little heart healing. This has been a wonderful stream. And a rather emotional one. I really enjoyed my time today. I always do. I love you. You are beautiful the way you are. And when you question yourself, take that as the beautiful opportunity there it is to learn more about yourself. About the only person who will always be there. You. Thank you for being you, sincerely. And I know this can be very emotional. If you're new here, you can come join us on Discord, and there are many beautiful, beautiful individuals there who you can talk to. You can also reach me. Because of me being an introvert, I try to just be on Discord during office hours. But you can always get a hold of me, or you can text me and I can reply as soon as I can. But there are so many beautiful people. And remember, everyone around you is right now experiencing their life. So go have fun in yours. Thank you for a beautiful stream today. And I hope to be streaming on Saturday again. I have a session on Saturday, so I will see how it will be, but I'm hoping to stream on Saturday. Otherwise, you'll know in Discord. I'm sorry that it's so non-scheduled, these streams, but it's just the way it got to be right now. But I enjoy the time we get together. I'll see you very soon. You are beautiful the way you are. Anyone who have anyone that they would like to raid? By the way? You too, Fabian. See if there's anyone who... There's no one in the community I can see online. Is there anyone you would enjoy raiding? Otherwise, you can always go find them. There are many beautiful, beautiful people on here. Thank you so much for today, and I see you very soon. Hugs and bubbles to you all. Take care. And if it gets too much, know that there is always someone who will hear you out. And always there is you.